And he's down now. Why? What was that node placement? Bro, you just naded a window that's impenetrable. Hey, what's up guys, it's Navelow here, and today we're going to be doing the third installment of Apex Analyze. This is a community-based coaching series where you guys send in gameplay and I tell you how to get better. If you guys want to be on the next episode, all the instructions are on the screen right now and in the description below. And since this is a ranked only series, you guys have to send in ranked games. I will not accept any pub games. And on top of that, it doesn't matter if you're on PC, Xbox, or even PS4. So in this episode, we're going to be going over a gold 4 Wattson player who's on PC versus last series where we covered a plat 3 Wattson player who is on Xbox. If you guys want to see that episode, I will have it linked in the description below. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the episode.
I'm gonna use her. She's gonna help me a lot in defense and building.
Alright, so the player knows how to use Wattson. I like it. Alright, so looking at the current
back
comp.
to left, right. Yeah, left and right.
Okay, so the current comp, I actually really enjoy it because we have a Wattson for defense, so being able to hold down a building. Bangalore is a flex player who can both hold down a house and get from place to place, or even just go completely offensive. And then we have Pathfinder, somebody who can help the Wattson get from A to B. So the comp is actually looking really good. Just to keep you guys updated, a lot of comps where like pro teams have been using is a Wraith, Pathfinder, and a Wattson. So I know that sounds really weird because I'm somebody who doesn't really enjoy Pathfinder and Wraith, but the comp has actually been working really well. I've been playing in some diamond lobbies with a couple of buds of mine, and we've been running the Wraith, Pathfinder, and Wattson combo, and it does really well. So that's something that I would just keep in mind if you don't want to play Bangalore. But I think this comp is completely fine. I don't think that there's really anything wrong with it. All right, so since we're coming in from this angle, I just want to talk about, because I do this in pretty much every episode, I just want to talk about all the places that I would land here. I have not been landing relay recently. I still love water. I've been landing slums is another good place. Runoff is great. Area, or what is it called? Airbase, sorry. I've been landing those places a lot. Another place is right here, right in front of bunker. This is really good. This is a place that I have been landing recently, and it's been amazing. You loot up here, and you can either rotate to containment if you saw two teams fighting there. You can also rotate over to like Skull Town or Market, or you can even go through bunker and hit up whoever landed right here. So this place has a lot of like good loot. Not a lot of people land here. I actually landed here yesterday in my stream almost every time, and there was not a single team that landed there with us, not one time. So it's insane. It's really good loot, especially there's a good amount of houses here, good rotations, and nobody goes there. So that's one really good place. I would never go artillery. Artillery is terrible. Never go there. It is beyond garbage. But I want to see kind of where we go and where we drop, because this is a very interesting thing, and the dropship is not a bad idea right here because it's right.
I'm praying that it doesn't happen.
Okay, so we're not gonna go there. Okay.
That it just gets worse.
I think this place is called Repulsor. Yeah, Repulsor.
I'm so used to COD,
I always get the two
bro.
mixed up because they're right next to each other.
COD
Repulsor's not bad. You just gotta get used to it, you know. All right, let me pause this for a second. One thing that I forgot to mention, as suggested by Mr. Tosi over Twitter DMs, and if you guys have any suggestions, you could either DM it to me on Twitter or leave it in the comment section below. But he said to have a tally counter for either bad plays or for good plays, and boom, up there now you can see the bad play and the good play tally tick counter. So basically you can only get a maximum of 3 good plays and a maximum of 3 bad plays, and that can just keep a tally of how good of a player this player is. Basically, it just basically gauges how many good plays he makes and how many bad decisions he makes. So I just thought that was a really cool idea to add in, you know what I mean? Just to chime in for a second, so just looking at our loot, we have, here we go. Okay, so just to chime in for a second. For one, while we're doing this and we're kind of getting rid of everything and we're dropping everything, I love how we're just clicking the drop button, as you can see right here, and we're not like dragging it off to the side, because if you just click and go through everything, it goes way faster. But for one, we have a purple backpack, which is insanely good, and we have a flat line, not only a flat line, but a flat line with a purple extended mag. This gun eats. Like it is disgusting. I've been using it for the past couple days. It is insanely good. I would keep this and try and find like either an R99 or a devotion with turbocharger or an alternator with disruptor rounds. If you can find those to combo with the flatline, it is insane. So I just want to comment on the loot right now. But like I said before, I mean, we could be running and we could be moving while kind of like getting rid of all that stuff in our inventory. I would just suggest to kind of just keep that in mind. I mean, like you did there, you just like swapped your weapons. So you can always be running when you're doing this. And that's one thing that I love about this game is its movement and inventory system. It's all almost to a perfection. And we just actually missed a gray shield. We just heard firing to our right. See the guy. Oof. Okay, some missed shots. That's okay. From this angle, I would kind of tap fire with the flat line like how you're doing. You're just kind of tap firing. You're not full autoing. Somebody's zipping above us. We actually just saw him. We can hear him behind us, I think. No? Maybe? Alright, we see the zip line now, I think. What are we doing? Okay. So I know that we're hurt a little bit right now. For one, we're not running with our fist out. We're basically running with our guns. So that's making us a lot slower. Another thing, we're not sliding. And on top of that, where are we going? We're a little bit weak. Don't get me wrong. We're a little bit weak. We don't have any syringes and we only have one med kit right now. But where are we going? We're leaving our teammates to a 3v2 situation, and we could have just grouped up with them and asked them for a syringe. I just don't understand where we're going necessarily.
The fuck?
My dude, you just...
Anyone passes through here?
Okay, I hope this does not become a reoccurrence. But why are we placing our nodes like that? We're just placing our nodes to place them. We know that they're not chasing us. Maybe you could think of like maybe you could think like maybe they're gonna chase us, so if we just put the nodes there, or you know, I can maybe think about that, but there's no reason to, you know what I mean? And on top of that, we have a gray shield right here. And we've ran past one not only down here, but right here. So I mean, like, we just gotta be more aware of like what's actually going on. Because if we're just placing nodes to place the nodes,
great gun,
and we don't even pick up. Please, thank you.
So.
Thank you for picking it up. You could put the 4X on the. Oh, dude. It's better than the iron sights on the Scout, man. Anything is. Gonna go nude with the flatline iron sights, my dude. What are you doing? Oh, this hurts. All right, so now we're getting into another gunfight. Made our way over to water. Our boy got somebody down. We heard him. Octane. Okay, got some good shots. Not bad. I like the hip fire. Got the easy kill. Hell yeah. All right, so this wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad encounter. I would say just like try and get the guy down, and then if you still hear shooting and you know that that's not the last guy, try and rush that last guy. You know, especially in ranked. I mean, elims are a big thing unless you have above 5. Then it's just kind of like you can't get any more points. But as soon as you down somebody and you know that's not the last guy, I would try and recoup with your teammates, because I mean, just playing together will really win gunfights. So I mean, it wasn't bad. Luckily your teammates had it under control, but just for next time, for, you know. And another thing is, okay, so we're gonna go back for our loot real quick. So right now we have an alternator and an R99. I don't have a problem with this combo at all, but if we're gonna be holding places down like with Wattson, I would maybe trade out the R99 for a Spitfire or something like that. And another thing right now is we just picked up that extra ammo, aero stabilizer, and 2 arc stars. All right, so now we can get a view of what we're carrying. We have heavy ammo that we don't even need, so we can get rid of both of this and then just both of these like stacks and just stack up on some arc stars. This way we'll have 4 arc stars, 1 nade, and 2 thermites. We could just chuck that shit, dude, and we will get easy points and easy kills and easy damage and easy wins. So I would suggest getting rid of that heavy ammo unless you're gonna pick up the Spitfire, but that's just me. And we even dropped the ammo, so we, for one, don't need it. For two, I mean, just pick up the thermite, dude. We have extra slots, why not? And on top of that, this entire time we haven't healed our syringes. We haven't healed one time. We were asking for some syringes. We got them, and we're not even gonna use them. Come on, my dude. Come on, dude. Please, please, thank you, thank you. All right, so we got people here now. About to get into a fight. All right, so our teammate just got 1 down. Good shit. And he's down now. Why? What was that node placement? Bro, you just naded a window that's impenetrable. Goofy, please. I did. And another thing is right here. Why are we placing nodes up here? It just makes no sense. So we place a node here, and we place a node here. Why? There is absolutely zero benefit to doing this. This is actually a loss. This is a bad play. Cause dude, you placed 2 nodes that are like 2 feet apart from each other. That's not even blocking anything off, and you're just wasting time. And then 2 seconds later, you pull out your arc star and you nade a window that's impenetrable. Bro, what is that? Come on, my dude. The map knowledge, man. Good shots on the caustic. Great shots, actually. Almost took his armor off completely. I like that you're pushing up with your teammate. You're gonna fight with him. Good stuff. Looking for the caustic. Yikes. I mean, you saw that. You still ran into it. It's a fat rip, man. Looking around.
Wait, are they all dead?
I think our teammate full-ended a guy and everybody else ran away. Nope, there's actually somebody below us.
I hear something.
I love how you hear it. Perfect. Hey, I would stop looting, my dude. I would just go for the kill. I mean, we know that we have a number advantage on this team, or on this last guy, actually. So I would just be pushing. You know what I mean? We got to go to circle anyways. See that there's a respawn beacon that we can go to, which is awesome.
Very fucking stressful.
We got a lot of ammo, more than enough.
Use fence? What? The fuck is that?
Oh, and now our boy got the last kill. I mean, that guy was 1 shot. That's what I meant. It's just like,
fence? What?
if you just would have like stopped looting and went for that extra kill, I mean, you would have had 2 kills by now. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, why not? And there's actually gunfire behind us. Don't run from that, my dude. ADS? No. I like how you went around the corner with that ADSing though. It's not a bad decision. But ADS there, my dude. ADS here! Oh. The only time you don't ADS is when they're like from here, but you're shooting all the way over here, man. You gotta ADS a little bit more than that. I like how your teammate's ending all the kills. That's one thing that a lot of people should do. It's just once you get a kill, end it. Not only does it help you, but it helps your teammate and everything. Ooh, your dude just got cravered in the head, my dude. Bamboozled. Very interesting all placement. It's not a bad choice. And you could, with those nodes, I mean, you can stretch those out a lot more. Your boy's pinging where this last dude is at. Good shots. Good swap. Good kill. Good kill. Hopefully you don't get cravered. Luckily, the respawn beacon is in front of you, so it's a little bit harder to hit the shot, but good kill. Good kill. Not bad. Oh, he's the guy who actually had to craver. Oof.
Nah, dude, I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. Oh, shit. Ow.
Oh, it's your fist, my dude. There we go. Let's go.
Wait, what am I doing?
Bro, you're fucking up the heels and you missed the,
fuck, dude, be
the
careful.
high ground. Bro.
My guy's like fucking.
And your boy just got cravered. I'd go defend your boy. I would go defend him. Oh no, oh no.
Ow.
Bro. We're just running around. We're not doing anything productive. Get to your teammate, man. Get to your teammate. All right, there we go. We're at least regrouped here, which is good. We don't have zone, sadly, but it's not too far. It's just like at the edge of this house to our right. We know that there's a team right in there. We could just chill in here if we wanted to, but ooh, there's a Wattson directly or a lifeline directly behind us.
No, he's right there.
That lifeline just destroyed you, man. Luckily, your teammate got him. Good stuff. Teammates going ham, man.
Get me. Wait, can you get me?
Good call for the revive.
If you can do this, bro, you're a fucking god. Let's go, dude.
Good call for the revive. Don't go into the open. You can hide behind this blue thing, man. You're so lucky. Oh my god, dude. You had cover. You could be hiding right here. You could have been hiding right here.
Dude,
and you have so much more cover.
Ooh. Oh, this is stressful.
All right, so I'm going to call that a bad play right there. Bad play. It's not even that you got downed. It's actually really good because it showed like where you're going to go and your positioning when you're healing. You think you're safe and everything, and luckily that Mirage is completely blind to his left side, dude. He has an eye patch right here. But if you were healing right here as if you were before with like the shields, or even a Phoenix kit, you could have took a Phoenix kit and would have done both your health and your shields. But healing out in the open, it's a terrible idea, man. Terrible. Never do that, ever. Luckily, like I said, that Mirage is like blind. So we have that caustic. He's actually running down. Great shots. You know he's weak. I would be reloading the alternator right now. Don't push into that. Get out of there. Please get out of there. Please get out of there. Yikes, my dude. You should have the alternator reloaded. Miss a bunch of shots. Oh, dude.
No, dude.
No.
Oh,
hey,
dude,
we got the win.
Hit him so hard.
We got the win, okay? Bro,
GG.
you gotta be more aware. You gotta be more aware, my dude. You just rushing into a fight without both your guns reloaded.
Oh my god, dude.
Alright. Alright, so as we can see by the tally, there's more bad plays than good plays. The aim can come along, you know, the aim isn't like shroud type aim or anything like that, but it's not trash aim. You know, you can hit shots and everything, but you got to learn to ADS more, and you got to learn to choose your gunfights a little bit more wisely, and you got to be way more aware than what you are right now. I think the awareness of this player is what's keeping him from ranking up quicker than he already is. And that's a terrible thing. One thing that I would like to point out, a lot of his kills actually kind of got yoinked by this dude. You know what I mean? He did a lot of damage. Orbit Kubi. He did a lot of damage. 619 versus 835. 2 kills versus 8 kills. I mean, you did a lot of damage, and that's great. But just knowing to, like, if you could have had that caustic and you could have killed that caustic for the win, you would have had 1 more RP. And that 1 more RP doesn't seem like a lot, but that's just like a practice, you know? That's a habit that you got to get into, is knowing when to push somebody, how to push somebody, and what to do. You know what I mean? I mean, one thing that you could have done is, like in that last gunfight against the caustic, you could have not run into the caustic trap as you did and get caught in it, but you could have been reloading your alternator while pushing him, and you could have actually gone on the top of him, dropped down, and then just beamed him with your alternator, switched your R99, and easy kill. But instead, you got caught by the caustic trap. You played on the level of him without, you know, he was pre-firing you basically. You basically R99'd him, try to switch your alternator thinking it was already reloaded, and you try to punch him. It makes no sense. That 1 extra RP is what's keeping you from ranking up a lot faster. In the last episode of Apex Analyzed, we covered a really good Plat 3 Wattson, like I said before. So if you want to see insanely good Wattson gameplay, near perfect, you can actually go watch that too. He plays high ground. His awareness is absolutely on another level, and he just knows when to place his ult. He knows when to place his nodes, and that's another thing, is this Wattson isn't really placing his nodes or his ultimate near at an average level. The node placements are just to place them. You're just placing them to be like, oh, I placed my nodes. You're not placing them to be effective. And your ultimate, the ultimate where your boy got down by the Craver, that's not a bad ultimate placement. Your ultimate charges up really quickly, and if you have an ultimate accelerant, you can literally get in the snap of a finger. So I don't mind that ultimate placement, but it's more or less the nodes placement. You're just placing them to place them. It makes 0 sense. You know what I mean? But I do like how you're being a support kind of player, where you're allowing your teammates to be a little bit more aggro and stuff like that, and you're kind of just backing them up. But just like I said, the main thing with this character is the awareness and more or less the seriousness of how he's taking it. It's just, you're not being super, you're just not being aware. And that's the main problem. And especially when you get to the higher tier ranks, even Plat or even Diamond, something like that, or especially Apex Predator, you have to know what's going on everywhere. Behind you, in front of you, to the sides, above, below, everywhere. You have to know what's going on at all times to be able to keep up with those ranks. And the awareness is what's holding this character, or this player, back. But with all that said, luckily we were able to clutch out the win, and this gameplay was actually provided by Orbit Kuvi, or just Kuvi TV, however you guys know him. All of his stuff will be in the description below if you guys want to check out his Twitch stream or his Twitter handle. So all that will be in the description below. And like I said, if you guys want to be aired on the next episode of Apex Analyzed, all the instructions are at the beginning of the video and in the description below. But for now, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like on it. So you guys, please comment and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video. See ya. Bye.